Hello everyone, I'm just going to run through some ideas. This is kind of my to-do list, if you will, of things that I'm doing after launch, post-launch for Play. Play is a sport matchmaking app that I'm making, and I'm hiring developers to help me. So this is kind of what we have to do. At the moment, we're behind schedule. We were on track to launch. It's gone a bit awry. Apple are trying to approve our app. It's in review, and there's some things that need to be fixed. So we're working on those. So we've got things that are related to the code. Okay, so this is majorly out of my hands. So this is mostly done by our developers. Okay, I've partnered with a company called Soft Aims, and they are doing the development of the app. It was meant to be done on the 20th of August. It is now being pushed further forward. We finished on the 1st of September, looking to have it approved on the 1st of September, and then it didn't. So that's fine, but we're sorting the back end. So we had some things missing, and we need to have a blocking feature. We have to have a feature where people are able to block users. Okay, this is one thing. It also has to be compatible on iPad. Even though we're aiming for this app, Play, to be used on iPhones only, it also has to be compatible with iPad based on Apple's new regulations. Okay, so that's the coding side of things. As a sub point to the code, I'm building a dashboard that will allow me to see monthly recurring revenue, users, and everything. And it's behind it's on a website that I've built, and then I just link that to the backend that's hosted on Supabase. Supabase is like a data center online. So I have to connect my website, which is playapp.ai, and then that has to connect to Supabase to get all of the info, to get all the data that says how many users have upgraded from freemium to premium, etc. What are the sports? Which sports do people spend more money on the app, etc., etc. So the idea came from having the problem not solved myself. I spent £16,000 to go around the world to New Zealand to play rugby. I met a great friend there, and I want to give everyone else the same experience for free in their city, so that they can make great friends in the location that they live in. So the app is coming. It is coming. We don't know when, because we have so many boxes to check, and we don't know when those are all going to be approved. However, we're moving as fast as we can to get this finished. So that's that. I have no control over that. I just have to pay. So, pay to play. Anyway, so outside of that, of course, I have to build infrastructure around the app. So the app is here. I have to build strong things in place to make sure that it's going to function well. So I need people who are going to refer other people to the app. I need people who are going to be affiliates or brand partnerships. And so ideally, we tick off a couple of those big brand deals early on. Brand deals. If we can tick off a couple big brand deals, perhaps like Nike or Gymshark, etc., then that's going to be big for the business, and people will trust us more because we're in collaboration with these folk. So that may cost money. It may cost money that I don't have. Or another way you could do that is potentially looking at equity or options. So this is how I'm looking at structuring the business, is that if you want to work for Play, you have the option to earn shares. If you stick around for 4 years and you hit KPIs, key performance indicators, if you hit all of those, then you have the option and the opportunity to earn shares in the company. Another thing, so that is brand deals and affiliates. Affiliates are people who get you customers. So there's a leaderboard I'd love to show you. The leaderboard is playapp.ai/share. And when you come to here, this is the leaderboard. I'll maybe turn it around a little bit. So when you get onto this, is the website. What you have here is you can refer a player, so you can make your own code. I don't have to give you your own code. You make your own code. Let's say your name is Banana. Okay, and then you just simply copy that code, send it to your friends, tell them to put it in here, and then you just put your email. Say referral. So, need affiliates, and then we got a system set up there so that you can refer friends and get rewards. We're going to be building that reward system into play. Rewards, let's put a little medal beside it. Number 1. Okay, so we've looked at the coding, we've looked at brand deals, and we've looked at referrals with rewards. Great. Those are systems that we need in place. And you think about launch. Okay, we're launching in one geographical focused area, and that is Cardiff, because I'm going to be there. And there's lots of students, lots of sporty students and active students who need what I am building. So this idea is I can host uni events, university events. Another thing for virality purposes is viral content ideas is Cardiff street interviews. I just put street. Street videos, that's a camera. So once I've got street videos of students and other things, we're going to also have interactive things within the streets of Cardiff. Granted, we have permission from the council. So what we'll do is we'll have like a giant rugby ball and set up with a big sign saying, come play, pass the ball. And then we can get that on camera, people will be interacting with it should be good. We'll also be doing interviews, so asking people funny questions about their partner's experience. Training partners, like what was your worst training partner experience? And then from that, we'll generate content that will bring attention to the brand. And when we create value through that and entertainment, then we can provide the value through the app, and then people can get the value of meeting new people. So there's that. Okay, so we've got events, and I've talked about street interviews. Let's go back to events for a minute. So we want to host on uni campuses and then have people have loads of sports students, athletes, student athletes. That's the one. We want to engage with student athletes, primarily those who are maybe second year coming back and looking to level up. But you know, we can kind of target everyone because play can be used so diversely, and it will be once it's a really good product. And for the first kind of 2 months of the app being launched, it's going to be a lot of iteration, and we're going to have to probably make a lot of changes. And I want to say right now, like, this is my first time building any kind of software. I've used some white label stuff before. That means like someone else has built the software and then you can come and use it yourself. Great. But I don't have that. Like I've never built anything, so this is my first time kind of doing this. Based on my research, this is what I've done. So yeah, I need to host university events. I said this like 3 times and I actually got to the bottom of it. But at those university events, there'll be games, there'll be events, there will be like competitions, and you can win prizes. And that's kind of how we aim to give back to the community and to the university students to solve the problem of being lonely and wanting training partners who are actually going to level up their life, rather than just getting on Tinder and not kind of, you know, taking a downward spiral of perhaps things that are not going to be best for you. Whoa. Whereas instead, if you get on Play, it's less of a hedonistic app, and it's not a hedonistic app at all. And that's what we're completely trying to avoid. That's what we're avoiding here. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. Cardiff, uni events, And from this, if you're a university student in Cardiff, or anywhere that's really anywhere, if you want to be part of Play, you can apply at playapp.ai/apply. There are some jobs of opening and some volunteer opportunities. So if you want to contribute to building a majorly successful app, then you should get in touch. playapp.ai/apply. That's a lot of apps and a lot of plays. PL. Anyway, apply. Cool. What else do I need to do around this? So, provided I launch and it works and we've got a good product, then we can start generating revenue. So I'm just going to call it rev. We need revenue. How are we going to get this revenue? We'll get this revenue by having paid partnerships, running ads on the platform. So that's something I have to build as well within this code, is ads. Just so you know, that's something we will be doing. So if you're a sports brand, or like, you can run ads, you will be able to run ads on our platform, and we're looking at doing only sports specific advertisement. So if you're interested in, if you want to sell tickets to a game in a local area, that's going to be something that you can host your advertisement on if you wanted to promote that. So we've got big visions for Play. We're looking at doing lots of different stuff, but we're starting small, and we're really going to focus on building a really, really great product. So product comes before revenue. I'm going to redo this. Product. I can't even spell, man. Let's go. Come on. This is great. Product. Let's spell this right. Product. If there was a mathematical equation for software that determines your success, that is it. Product over everything. You need to build a product that everyone will tell their friends about. That's the whole point of Play, is so that I can make a product that solves the problem of people not meeting the best people in their life. Meeting over connection, like connection through sport and activity. That's how people bond the best. You find your greatest friends hiking up on the hill, doing stuff that's hard, training really hard. You don't find them just lazing about watching Netflix. And that's a good thing to connect over, don't get me wrong. I mean, Netflix is a great company. However, activity and pushing yourself and striving to be the best version of yourself, that's what's going to take you to the next level, and that's why I'm building Play. So if you've enjoyed this video, share it with a friend, and yeah, I hope to see you on the app and maybe connect with you one day. All the best. Ian Brown here. Peace out.